Hey guys, it's Ivy. Welcome back to my channel, and today I'm going to be doing my top 10 most disappointing... What? I've been filming a lot, and I think I'm about done, and I can't talk anymore. So, anyways, I'm going to talk about my most disappointing reads of 2019. For whatever reason, these books just were not the jam for me. Honestly, these are in no particular order. They're just here. So, first one I'm going to talk about is Vanilla by Billy Morrell. Honestly, one of the worst books I've ever read. This is supposed to have gay male representation in it, and it just honestly came off very homophobic, and it was terrible. It was just terrible. I can't recommend that to my worst enemy. The next book I'm going to talk about is Teeth in the Mist by Dawn Kurtagich, and it's not that this was awful or I hated it, because I actually kind of liked it. It was just that I expected more from it. I expected to be more scared. I expected to love it more, and I just didn't. This is a horror novel, and it's about Zoe, and her family has like these secrets, and she goes to this house to try to uncover them, and it just wasn't what I hoped. The next book I have is The Silent Patient by Alex Michaelides, and I actually DNF'd this, so I did not finish this one, but it was just not good. It's like told from the perspective of this guy who's a psychiatrist to this girl who killed her husband, and she's not talking, but he's like there for his own personal intentions, and it just was kind of harmful, and I did not like it. Then I have Grace and Fury by Tracy Bankhart, and this wasn't horrible. It was just kind of a mediocre story. Like, there was no wow factor. I didn't like the relationship between the sisters, and it just wasn't a well story for me. I just didn't really enjoy it. Then I have Evermore by Sarah Holland, and I did give this 4 stars, but it was disappointing for me because it was lackluster as a sequel slash conclusion to Everless. It wasn't as good as the first book. While I still enjoyed it, it just wasn't as wow factor as the first novel was for me. Then also The Babysitter's Coven. That is told to be a good book for fans of Buffy, but I just really didn't, I didn't connect with it. I thought it was kind of underage a little bit for me, which is rare for me to say because I read middle grade, but it just, I think I gave it like 2 or 3 stars. It wasn't horrible, but it just wasn't as fantastic as I had hoped it to be. Four Dead Queens. I wanted to like that book. There were things that I enjoyed reading, but it just was, it fell so flat for me, and I read it so long ago that I just don't even really remember the plot. But I was really disappointed because I thought it was going to be a new favorite. Then I want to talk about Never Contented Things by Sarah Porter, which, if you saw my February wrap up, it was literally the worst book I have ever read. There's like dust flying all around everywhere because I've just filmed an on-haul video. Anyways, Never Contented Things. I hated that book. If you want to see my full rant, watch my February wrap up where I go into a lot more detail about it than I do in this video. Next up is The Devouring Grey by Christine Lynn Herman. This had the potential to make my favorites list, but it was just extremely disappointing. It was lackluster. It did not grip me. I wasn't interested in the writing or the writing style or the characters or their stories or anything. I just was really bored, which was shocking to me because there's a lot of things in this novel that I really enjoy, but I was just very bored. This is probably, yes, my #1 most disappointing read of the year, and that is Gideon the Ninth by Tamsin Muir. I really thought I was going to love this lesbian necromancer story, but I DNF'd it not once but twice, and it's just not for me. Like, the writing style is so confusing, and like, it really doesn't need to be like, it seemed like she was just trying too hard to be like Sarah J Maas and have a unique writing style, or like Laini Taylor and have a unique writing style, which I don't even like Laini Taylor's books, but I recognize her writing style is very beautiful. But this was just too much. It was overdone, and it was confusing, and I had to DNF it twice, and I'm sorry if you love this book. And I thought about giving it a second chance, so I haven't unhauled it, or I should say a third chance. So I haven't unhauled it, but I was really, really disappointed. It was just not good. Not good at all. I couldn't connect with it. So I went through these pretty quickly because I'm really hungry and words are difficult. B, because I don't want to spend too much time dwelling on the fact that I did not like all these books or that they were disappointing to me. Like, if you see my favorite reads of the year, I talk about those more in depth. It's just, I did want to share like what books I really didn't enjoy this year, just, you know, to conversate about it. But I just don't, I don't want to invest too much energy in the fact that I feel negative about books, because some people probably really did love these books and connect with them, and that's great. That's fantastic. I'm glad you love them. I just didn't, and our opinions are different. So with that being said, if you guys want, or you feel up to it, or you do want to be negative or whatever, you can let me know in the comments down below what your most disappointing reads of 2019 were. Or you could also let me know if you did like these. I have no problem sharing stories. If you love these, I'd want to know why. Like, I'm totally down to hear your opinion. So anyways, that is it for this terrible video. I need to go. I gotta go. Okay. I hope you guys have a beautiful day. May the force be with you. Bye.